before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today what we're going to discuss, there's something going on with Santander right now. I know many of you remember Santander from when they were going through this lawsuit with their predatory lending practices. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's in your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. You would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now if you don't have a vehicle, you don't want to use your own, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can use the hire car with Wealth Dasher and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week. Want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below, then click Sign Up. I'd like to get cash back while shopping online. You can do so by clicking the cashback link in the description below. If you want to get a new MasterCard, you can get the Aspiration Zero MasterCard. They're offering $300 back on $3,000 spend within the first 90 days. You can apply for the Aspiration Zero MasterCard by clicking the Aspiration link in the description below. Now, let's get into this thing that Santander is going to get into. All right? I don't like Santander, but this is kind of interesting. Santander launches a buy now, pay later service to take on fintech rivals. Now again, remember Santander went through this major class action lawsuit for predatory lending practices, and I was able to get, well, I won't say it was removed off of my credit report, but I was able to get them, get the debt actually zeroed out. So it looks like there's nothing there, but they're still on my credit report as a repossession, but they're not on my credit report with an amount. All right. But anyway, it says Santander is launching its own buy now, pay later app called Xenia across Europe this year. The bank touts its security and prestige as a key factor differentiating it from fintech rivals like Klarna and Afterpay. BNPL programs that's buy now, pay later. Programs are incredibly popular right now, and major lenders are looking to get in on the action. Spanish bank Santander is launching its own buy now, pay later service in Europe in a bid to fend off fintech rivals trying to eat its lunch, trying to tap in on that money. The lender said Wednesday it will roll out Xenia, an app that lets shoppers split their purchases over monthly installments interest-free across its markets this year, starting with the Netherlands. I never kind of like that. I just want to pay for my stuff right now. You know, I mean, it depends on how big the purchase is, but that's what's good about credit cards, even though they say it's interest-free. But, I mean, I'd rather use my credit card. It's going to build my credit. I don't know if it's going to build my credit or not, but let me keep on reading. We'll find out. The technology behind Xenia has been operational in Germany for the past year, where it has already accrued more than 2 million customers, Santander said. Ezekiel Zafir, CEO of Santander's Open Bank online banking division, said the company aims to become a leader in the buy now, pay later market. He touted the security and trust provided by a large financial group as a key factor differentiating Santander's offering from other BNPL products, such as Klarna and Afterpay. Buy now, pay later, or BNPL programs have gained lots of traction over the past couple of years thanks to accelerated adoption of e-commerce in the coronavirus pandemic. This has turbocharged the growth of the industry and led to interest from major companies such as PayPal and Jack Dorsey's Block, which agreed to purchase Afterpay for $29 billion last August. Man, $29 billion. 29 billion. I'd have sold too, to be honest with you. I'd have sold too. But I don't know about this buy now, pay later thing. I mean, I guess that's the same as credit cards, but I'm still not seeing how it's a benefit for someone who's trying to build their credit or use their credit as leverage to do major things. I mean, how is this going to help you in the future other than, okay, you can buy TV today and make payments over time, but you can do the same thing with a credit card. Now, of course, you might say, well, you can't pay all of it, and you just want to make the monthly payments, and if you put it on a credit card, that'll mess up your utilization. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I'd rather focus on my credit opposed to just saying, oh, I can pay this over time, and no, I'm not feeling that, all right? Major lenders are looking to get in on the action, with Goldman Sachs agreeing to buy fintech lender GreenSky for $2.2 billion. That's still a lot of money. In the UK, Barclays has a partnership with Amazon that lets the US e-commerce giant offer customers installment loans. Now, that could work with Amazon because Amazon actually have credit cards, so they might, and they actually give loans. Amazon actually give loans, so they might be able to use that for credit. I'm not sure, but I'm still not seeing how this is beneficial for people like me who are trying to build for later. It could provide them a lucrative new revenue stream at a time when interest rates are at historic lows. Most BNPL firms make money by charging retailers a small fee on each transaction in return for providing their payment method at checkout. Interesting. See, it's all about them making money. It's about their bottom line. And they're kind of telling on themselves right here in this article. So I hope a lot of you are watching this video, you can understand how they're using this stuff against you, right? Still, the surge in demand for BNPL plans has caused concern for regulators who worry the sector is making it easier for consumers to accumulate debt. In the UK, the government plans to usher in regulation for BNPL products, while US regulators are probing some of the large providers in the space. Now, if the government got to get involved, there must be something to it. Because the government getting involved, that means you're pretty much taking advantage of consumers, which is pretty much what I'm talking about. It's all about them lining the pockets. I don't see how this is really helping us. It's really not. Even the credit cards are, in a sense, taking advantage, but at least you can get your credit to a place where you can get other things that help build your other credit, or you do like me and you get to understand that, hey, you can leverage your credit to create more income, to start a business, to do some real estate transactions, to do some things to sell, to buy products to sell on eBay or Amazon or Mercari or Shopify. You use your credit for that. Like I said, you use your credit to buy a new car to then go out and do some gig apps, so you can leverage it. You can't really leverage buy now, pay later, other than that the fact that you're a consumer that bought a product that you can pay for over time on top of paying a fee. I don't see how that's beneficial. It's not reporting to any credit bureaus or anything like that, so I don't get it. But anyway, hope this was interesting to you. Hope this helped you out, and thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.